Welcome to our cozy corner of the internet. You lot better be ready to ditch those soggy sandwiches and flavourless frozen dinners, because today we're diving into the world of winter soups that are sure to warm you up from the inside out. We're talking about the kind of soups that'll make you want to kick off your shoes, grab a blanket and settle in for the evening. So get your aprons on, sharpen your knives, and let's get cooking. Right, you lot. Let's start with a classic, chicken noodle soup. This isn't some bland, watery mess you get at the supermarket. No, we're talking about a rich, flavorful broth packed with tender chicken and perfectly cooked noodles. This soup's been around for centuries, and for good reason. It's the culinary equivalent of a warm hug on a cold day. The beauty of chicken noodle soup lies in its simplicity. A good quality stock is the backbone of this dish. Don't even think about using those salty cubes. Roast some chicken bones with vegetables, simmer it low and slow, and you'll have a base that's bursting with flavour. And the chicken, don't you dare use those pre-shredded rubbery bits. Roast a whole chicken, shred the meat and add it to the soup for a depth of flavour that'll knock your socks off. Now, the noodles. We're not looking for soggy, overcooked mush here. Cook the noodles separately and add them to the soup just before serving to keep their texture and bite. A sprinkle of fresh herbs, a crack of black pepper, and you've got yourself a bowl of pure comfort food. This isn't just soup, it's a culinary masterpiece. Next up, we're going vegetarian with a butternut squash soup that's so smooth, so creamy, it'll make you think you've died and gone to heaven. This soup is packed with vitamins and nutrients, so you can feel good about indulging in its velvety goodness. Now, roasting the squash is crucial. Don't even think about boiling it. Roasting brings out its natural sweetness and gives the soup a depth of flavor that's out of this world. We're going to add some aromatics to the roasting pan as well. Onions, garlic, maybe a sprig of rosemary or thyme. Let those flavors meld together in the oven, creating a symphony of aromas that'll have your mouth watering. Once the squash is roasted to perfection, we're going to blend it until it's silky smooth. A splash of cream or coconut milk adds richness and depth, while a pinch of nutmeg or cinnamon adds a touch of warmth and spice. This soup is so good it deserves to be served in a fancy bowl, garnished with a swirl of cream, some toasted pumpkin seeds, and a sprig of fresh herbs for a touch of elegance. Hold on to your hats, because we're about to spice things up with a Thai coconut curry soup that'll transport your taste buds straight to the streets of Bangkok. This soup is a flavor bomb with layers of heat, sweetness and acidity that'll leave you wanting more. The base of this soup is a fragrant curry paste made with chilies, lemongrass, galangal and a whole host of other aromatic spices. You can find pre-made curry pastes, but I urge you to try making your own. The difference in flavor is phenomenal. We're going to fry the curry paste in a bit of oil to release its aromas, then add coconut milk, chicken or vegetable stock and our choice of protein. Chicken, shrimp, tofu, they all work beautifully in this soup. Now here's where things get interesting. We're going to add a touch of sweetness with a bit of sugar or palm sugar and balance out the heat with a squeeze of lime juice. Finally, we're going to add some vegetables. Mushrooms, bamboo shoots, bell peppers, whatever you fancy. Simmer until the vegetables are tender, then serve piping hot with a sprinkle of fresh cilantro and a dollop of coconut cream. Listen up, because this next soup is not for the faint of heart. This is beef and barley soup, a hearty stick-to-your-ribs meal in a bowl that'll satisfy even the biggest appetites. This is the kind of soup you make on a cold winter's day when you need something to warm you up from the inside out. We're going to start with a good quality beef stock, and I mean good quality, none of that watery nonsense. Brown some beef bones with vegetables, simmer it for hours, and you'll have a base that's packed with flavor. Next, we're going to brown some beef cubes in a hot pan. We want a nice sear on all sides to develop flavor. Don't overcrowd the pan or you'll end up steaming the beef instead of searing it. Add the beef to the stock, along with some barley, carrots, celery, onions, whatever vegetables you have on hand. Simmer until the beef is meltingly tender and the barley is cooked through. A splash of red wine adds depth and complexity, while a bay leaf or two adds a subtle herbal note. Serve this soup piping hot with a crusty loaf of bread for dipping. You'll be licking the bowl clean, I guarantee it. Now, for something a little different, this sweet potato and ginger soup is a revelation. Sweet, spicy, and utterly addictive. It's the perfect way to end a meal on a high note. We're going to start by roasting the sweet potatoes until they're tender and slightly caramelized. The roasting process brings out their natural sweetness and gives the soup a lovely depth of flavor. While the sweet potatoes are roasting, we're going to sauté some onions and ginger until they're softened and fragrant. The ginger adds a lovely warmth and spice to the soup. Add the roasted sweet potatoes to the pot along with some vegetable stock and bring to a simmer. Cook until the flavors have melded together, then blend until smooth and creamy. A touch of maple syrup or brown sugar enhances the sweetness, while a pinch of cayenne pepper adds a touch of heat. Serve this soup, warm or chilled, garnished with a dollop of crème fraîche or yogurt and a sprinkle of toasted pecans. It's a dessert soup that's sure to impress. Thanks for joining us on this cozy culinary journey. We've explored the world of winter soups, from classic chicken noodle to exotic Thai coconut curry and everything in between. Remember, a good soup is all about quality ingredients and bold flavors. Don't be afraid to experiment and add your own personal touch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more delicious content. Stay warm and happy cooking.